This episode is brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services, Zach Miller Agency. If you're looking for an insurance agent with a personal touch, someone willing to have the real conversations about what's important to you, assistance with submitting claims, and offering quality coverage options, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Zach Miller Agency may be the place for you. Whether you need home, auto, farm, commercial, life, or health insurance, we're here for you. Check us out at agentzachmiller.com. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agriculture Insurance Company.
Welcome back to another episode of Touching Base. I'm Zach Miller, joined by my co-host Vance Neidig, and we are thrilled to introduce again Cameron Meyer, a local business owner, racer, podcast host, and father. Cameron, welcome back to the show.
What's going on, guys? It's good to be back.
Is it?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Good to be behind the mic again?
Yeah, I haven't done it for 2 months, probably. Yeah.
Does it feel weird?
No. Not as weird as it felt the first time when I was on here. It's easy now.
You're good now? You can just be...
Yeah,
much easier. You've been behind it enough that you're good.
I don't have to have that first beer anymore to, calm my nerves.
Right. We were just talking. I don't think Vance or I have seen you since the 4th of July, I think.
I don't think anybody's really seen me. If you're not my customer, I don't know if you've seen me at all since July 4th.
I've waved at you.
I seen you the other day.
Yep.
And the other day I couldn't wave fast. Maybe it was yesterday morning. Or no, Monday morning. Maybe I couldn't wave fast enough.
Yeah, I saw you, but...
I went nope, he didn't even gonna see that.
No, that's good. So what the heck have you been up to, man?
Everything. Work, racing, life, dad stuff. Man, this was the busiest summer I think I've ever had in my life.
It seems like it, because I think sometimes we get you one weekend a summer.
This is as far as racing goes, I ran 34 nights of racing.
That is wild.
Yeah, that is the most I've raced since 2019, and that was 35 nights.
What made you want to do that? Just wanted to prove to yourself you could keep it up? Or
wanted to. We had a really good year last year, and I fell short. When everything came out last year, the national points rankings, which is about this time of the year, I was like, man, we could have raced a little bit more and then finished top 20 in the nation. So this year I was like, I want to do that. I just want to say one time I was 20th in the nation out of, I think there's 700 or 800 sport mod drivers in my class over the whole entire country. I think there's 23 states that race Northern sport mods.
So you'd never been in the top 20 before?
No, never even. They did change it over COVID. It used to be your best 30 races out of your first 55. Well, now it's your best 25 out of your first 40. So it's a little more feasible than it used to be. I mean, by 5 races, but they take your best 25 starts.
So what did you win? Didn't you win nationals once?
In my 4-cylinder, yes.
Oh,
in a different
that's
class.
what it was.
Yeah, so we finished 5th one year in that, and then we won it in 2012, and then 2013 I moved up to the current class I'm in now.
Okay, well that's where I was confused. I'm like, he's really chasing something here. I was like, I thought he's already done this.
Yeah,
I kind of thought the same thing.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. It was way different back then. It was much easier to go racing every night. I mean, I ran 55 nights.
Yeah,
or 57 nights.
When you won?
When in 2012, yeah. That was wild. But that started in March, and then you raced forever. It felt
that was back when you were young and didn't have any kids.
No
and family
kids.
In the business.
Yeah, I didn't have a business to run on the side or anything. It felt like, it was much easier to do it back then, for sure.
That's good. It's so 13th. 13th is what you got, right?
Yep, 13th in the nation.
And it's over.
Yep. 2 weeks ago it was over.
2 weeks ago.
Yep. So I ended up with 24 top 4 finishes.
That's really good.
So I was pretty pleased.
You got a lot of first places, right?
Yeah, we had 6 wins and 7 second place finishes. So over half of my good finishes were first or second. I did fall one win short last year. I won 7, so I only won 6 this year. But 13 wins in 2 years, there's guys that go hold their whole life and never win. You know, we treat everyone like it's our last. I always say it on Talking Dirt. You know, people give me a lot of crap. They're like, "Man, you could act like you've been up there before." Nope, we celebrate every single one like it's the last one.
And like you said, some people don't even get up there. So.
Yeah, some people race their whole lives and never win a race.
Yeah. And it's still kind of dangerous out there. You never know when your last race is going to be, right?
All kinds of stuff that happens all the time, man. There was a really bad wreck over at Super Nationals this year, and that guy was lucky to walk away, but it was nasty. I mean,
wasn't there a lot of wrecks?
There was a lot. Well, I mean, I rolled.
You rolled, right?
Yeah, I rolled over there, but it was slow, and it wasn't. I think that might have been my first real concussion.
Was that one of those hang, you just kind of?
Yeah. So you're there, and I'm like, I'm gonna roll. It's like Ricky Bobby. I'm in the air right now, and I was like, oh God, I'm gonna roll. And then what the hard part was when the car came back over, so it teetered on its side there for a sec and then came back down. My helmet actually went over and hit my seat there real hard and kind of messed me up. I had a headache, felt like I was going to throw up for a while.
Really? That's definitely had a concussion.
Yeah. It was not a good Sunday night at Boone. And then we woke up on Monday and put the car back together and went out and raced, and I had a good day.
Vance has had a few concussions too.
Just a few.
He can tell you about the. Did you ever get the headaches and want to throw up?
All my concussions were throw up.
Was it really?
Oh, every
you
time.
actually threw up?
Oh, 90% of them I actually threw up.
Really?
Everything else was whatever it's called, nausea.
Yeah.
But like right now, I haven't had one to throw up since I've been a kid or like college age, I guess. But now, like if I hit my head hard enough, I'll get nauseous all the time.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's miserable. Like I gotta go get in the dark, and
I never had one where I threw up.
I was so close. I don't know how I did
it's
it.
all the time. That's why I hated going to the So I went to hospital for a lot of them. I had to go through CAT scans, and back then the CAT scans weren't near as comfortable, in the early 2000s. So like, and actually in the late 90s, and then like the padding where your head sat, there was like nothing, and I'm dizzy or whatever, and couldn't move at all. And the nurses would like yell at me, and I'm like, I gotta puke. And I was like, I remember the one I had in football. I just went home and sat on the floor, and Mom's like, we gotta go to the hospital. I ain't fucking going. They're just gonna yell at me. The nurses are gonna make me. I'm gonna be puking. And sure enough, because I puked. So it happened sometime during the game. Went to the locker room. I didn't take a shower. Didn't even take my lower pants and pads off. I was miserable. Like I was just trying to, get out of it, get in my car. We lived 2 miles out of town, less than that. Mm-hmm. I had barely made it out of town. I had to park the car and puke outside the door.
Jesus.
And then keep driving, and drove for a little bit, and then stopped and puked again. And then
mine was not that bad.
Yeah. It's all 90% of mine were that way.
Yeah. Is it because of your extra large brain, or?
It's probably because I'm so smart.
No, so yeah, that was a little rough. We can go back to the beginning of the year. We started out the
let's
year.
start at the beginning.
We started at the beginning of the year. We won our first night out, which was pretty cool. That just felt good. We've done that 2 seasons in a row. I won down at Albion last year, first night on the new car. And then this year we won the first night out. It's like, all right, we didn't skip a beat.
That's the reason you didn't see me at any more races.
That's right.
I didn't make the first one. You win. And I'm like, well, now I can't go.
Yeah, I can't go anymore. I don't blame you. We're pretty superstitious on some of that stuff. So I know we've gone over that before, but no green, no chicken.
Yep.
Do you know how many people like in my inner circle would eat chicken? I'd be like, it's going to be a bad day. And it would be a bad day.
Yep.
And I was like, that's why you don't eat chicken.
That's why I know how superstitious you are. That's why I stayed away. Because every race I went to last year, you didn't win.
Yeah, we won a lot of them last year in off-road. I won 6 of my 7 were at off-road, and we only run 4 of 14, but we still were able to win the points title by almost an entire full race. So,
really?
Full race is 40 points. I won the championship by 35.
Wow.
So we just train like everybody. I only had one finish outside the top 4 there.
What was like your top 5 favorite races this year?
That first one at off-road was pretty cool. There was 2 races we raced up at Park Jefferson up at Sioux City, almost full time. There was a few things I had going on. I couldn't make everything. But I won 2 races up there. Those were pretty sweet. I would say we went up to Worthington, Minnesota on a random Saturday that off-road rained out. Like it was a last minute thing. We knew we had to leave at 2:30 and at like 2:15 off-road canceled. So we're like, all right, we know where we're going. Never been there before. I drew in the back both times. Or no, I drew up front for the heat race, which was normal. I do that a lot for the draw spot. And then we redraw for our feature, and I drew an 11. I'll never forget that. And I finished second by like half a car length. Never seen the place. I've never done that in my sport mod. I've never showed up at a place and won like that. And I need one more lap. I was there. I was there. So that one ranks up as just really fun. And then the 2 I win at off road, or the one up at Park Jefferson, or the 2 up at Park Jefferson were really cool just because it's a stout field. That's why we decided to race up there. So at Norfolk and Albion, I race against the same guys. I've done that for 12 years now. We wanted to go somewhere else, race with different people I don't know.
Gotta test yourself.
That's exactly it. Because when I would go over to like Iowa and race with those, they don't care. They're not friends. You put the helmet on and they're animals. So I knew I needed to go race with different people and not race with people I know. Somebody get into them a little bit, you're gonna door them, and then they're upset with you. They're our buddies, kind of a thing. But so we went up there, and on the first race up there, we went 4 wide down in the corner, and I just kind of shoved my way through. I didn't know anybody on either side of me, and I enjoyed it.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's like old school sports. Now
Yeah.
they're all kind of friends. Going
Yeah,
back to that, it's like, no, it's
No.
real competitive.
Yes, and that's how it is up there at Sioux City. I mean, they don't give you an inch. You give them an inch, and they're going to take a foot. So
you said you tried to race in Sioux City like almost the whole year.
I
too?
missed 2 nights up there, I think.
So you almost had 2 home tracks basically.
Damn near,
kinda?
yeah. Yeah, it was about an hour and a half up there. There was Friday nights up in Sioux City, and then Saturdays at off-road.
God, you're a busy dude.
Yeah, it's a lot. So it just,
What was
Just
your
a-
gas bill?
I don't even want to know. I know what my tire bill was.
I'm sure that was
I know
bad.
my tire bill was probably the worst of it because I ordered 10 tires at a time.
Oh, jeez.
And I know I ordered three sets of 10 and then just some individuals throughout the year just
Yeah.
to get me by. So I know what my tire bill was, and that's enough to scare somebody. But yeah, and on top of race fuel and then time and parts, we broke some motors. So it was definitely a trying year. I have never had such a good year and struggled so bad. There's times I wanted to quit. I wanted to be like, nope, this isn't worth it. Let's just race Norfolk, call it good. We don't need to keep going up to Sioux City and traveling and racing all these extra nights. And we have a saying in our shop, and I know I've said it on Talking Dirt, but winners never quit. I don't know how many times we had to say it this summer. Winners never quit, and that's what got me through the summer. There was I'll never forget it. We raced on Saturday night, didn't run real great. I mean, it was still top 4, but we weren't as good as we should have been. And I woke up on Sunday. I wasn't going up to Worthington again for a different race, and I'm like, nope. I woke up late, and I knew we needed to leave again by 2:30. And I said, I need to get this car done. We need to go up and race because it's not going to get any faster sitting in the shop. So that's something we kind of hung our head on this year. It was pretty cool. We were able to. I was 13th in the nation. I won the points in off road, and then another kid we helped, Keegan Werner. He won the national rookie points and ended up 7th in the nation.
Wow.
So he went through a couple cars this year. He destroyed a lot of stuff.
Was he kind of traveling with you then?
Yes. So we went. That's kind of. It wasn't really it was the reason we started racing up in Sioux City, because they had started racing before Albion, and then I went up to Sioux City, and I was like, this is a ton of fun. So we just kind of followed them around to some degree, and helped them out all summer long.
Did that kind of keep you motivated to
In
go?
a sense, yeah. Because I'd get down on myself. Harry, Keegan's dad, would be like, "Hey, just remember, winners never quit," and that I'd kind of just motivate us a little bit more. I'm contemplating getting it tattooed on my arm somewhere.
You might as well.
I have the money from the tattoo gift cards.
Oh,
from-
you do, don't you?
I haven't got anything done yet because with racing season, it's really tough to not sweat.
Well, now you got the perfect the tattoo to.
I know.
to
I
use it on.
didn't know what I was going to get. I think I'm just going to get the winners never quit. That way it's always there.
There you go. Always
So-
look at it and see.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember you don't make much money
No,
doing these, right?
no. It was average about $350 to win.
It's like you're never making back
No.
what you put in.
Mm-mm.
So this is a race, like it's a passion thing.
Yes, it's
I always forget
bragging
about
rights, passion. Like I didn't come out clean on anything this year.
And nobody does, right?
No.
Until you get to probably
No,
NASCAR.
even those teams really. There was only like 30% of the teams made money last year. I think
In
in
NASCAR?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Have we talked about that before?
I'm probably not on useless. I bet not. There's a lot of stuff coming out with the big court cases and everything like that. Little bit trickles out here and there.
Because somebody's keeping the money.
It's
NASCAR's
basically
keeping the money?
NASCAR. Yeah, NASCAR's they get the biggest piece of the pie.
They're just not paying the teams.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no. I think we did talk about this once. There's no. What's the
The
word I'm
TV
looking-
money, the NASCAR gets all the TV money, and
Yeah, what's that called? Like just TV money? What do we?
Profit revenue sharing or what?
Revenue share. Yeah,
Yeah.
profit sharing. There you go.
Yeah, there's none of that in NASCAR. It's all sponsorship driven.
Hmm.
That's why you see a lot of these kids that even if you're good and you could move up the ranks, we need to pick the guy who's got the money, not
Right.
anybody. They bring sponsors, they bring that kind of stuff. So it's
What about like Formula One?
some of those guys do bring money with them, but there's a lot more money in that. They do pay the drivers over
So
there.
those teams probably get.
I mean, I know Max Verstappen. He's one of the top Formula One guys. He makes $60 million a year.
Jeez,
Yeah,
that's wild.
yeah, crazy on that.
But those races, I mean, they're racing through downtown Vegas, and
Yeah, it's all over. I mean, it's 26 races, and you're all over the world.
yeah. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting, man. That you
Yeah,
like
we
13th and
set a goal out, and we were able to achieve it. It's really cool. God, it was really good yesterday because I didn't know. Last week before points came out, so we won the championship out at off road, and they give you bonus points based on your average car count. And with that, I I got 14 bonus points, and I knew with that anybody behind me could jump me if they'd anybody within 16 points could potentially jump me. I honestly thought I was going to drop down to 18th, 19th, maybe, and I was like, man, I don't even know if I'll be in the top 20, but I gained 2 spots with my bonus points, so
And
it was pretty cool.
Goal was top 20.
Yep, that's what we set out the goal to just finish in the top 20. Just say I can did it. I'll get nothing for it.
How hard would it have been to get number 1?
That guy won. Braden Carter, Speedy Bray, won 40 some races this year.
You said how many? you got?
140?
One.
Like first place?
140.
Yeah,
And you got
140.
7, 6?
I got 6, and he won 2 track championships.
Where's he race out of?
Eastern Iowa. He's one of the fastest sport mods in the country right now.
Wow. Has he ever come here? Did
No.
he come for the Hazy deal?
Nope. Unfortunately, they didn't run us at the Hazy Memorial, which was all right for me. All my stuff was torn up and everything.
Oh.
So yeah, I didn't feel like it ended up raining out, unfortunately. So
Oh, it did rain out?
yeah, at the very last little bit, they only
That's
got
too
about
bad.
half the race in. Yeah, I'm glad they got what they did in, but no, yeah, Speedy Bray's he's speedy.
It sounds like it if he won
Yeah.
40 races.
Yeah. He actually, there was a race. I'll never forget. I remember seeing this on Facebook. He won a race one track. There was another track 21 miles down the road. They loaded their stuff up, went and started in the back at this other race and finished second at that one.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's insane to have. I couldn't imagine. But
That's
when
wild.
you're on your game, you're on your game.
Yeah.
And that was one of the advantages of racing so much this year. My racecraft I felt was the best it's ever been in certain situations.
Just like fix it, like changing things.
Yeah, changing things, and then just in certain situations, people, it's just pressure situations.
Yeah.
Some people fold, some people don't buckle into the pressure, and I felt like I was put in some situations that had I not raced as much as I did, I may not have done as good as I did.
Yeah.
So when you're constantly doing it,
Yeah.
you're gonna get better.
I get that. And you're mentally staying there. You're never leaving that mental state either.
Right.
Which is probably half the battle.
Correct. I do agree. Yeah, there's some things you can easily get psyched out. It's a confidence thing. Definitely.
Do you think you raced better? I know you kind of talked about this. Do you think you raced better or more loose against the people you didn't know?
No, I always think to myself that I have ice in my veins whenever I'm racing. Like I don't get crazy and out of control. I try to stay cool, calm, collected at all times. Like I couldn't tell you a time this year when I was like anxious and overdriving the car or doing anything, I always feel like I race pretty level headed for the most part,
That's good.
but doing it for so long,
Right.
I've been put in a lot of situations and raced a lot of different cars, but up there, not racing, you don't know the tendencies of people. So sometimes you had to be a little cautious, and there's sometimes that you're like, I really don't care. I have to get around this guy right now.
Right.
So
Where you go for something and you're used to the guys around here doing the same thing.
Correct.
and try to go for
Tendencies.
something and you could.
I know exactly what you're going to do in the next corner.
Yeah.
Your car, you're struggling here. I know where to get around you the next one. There's just, you pick up on the tendencies very fast. Even up there, some of the guys we raced against weekly, it didn't take me long to pick up a few tendencies and figure out weaknesses and strengths for some of those guys.
Do you feel like you have tendencies as well, or do you feel
that
you kind of change things up as you go?
No, I'm pretty much, I'm really, really good on the bottom of the racetrack. Like pretty much if it's open and it's fast down there, I'm going to be down there. And it's probably going to piss you off once I kind of just edge you out on the bottom of the track. You're fighting for your life down there and I just drive under you and make it look a little easier. So
That's good. Confidence.
yes, 100%. No, I wholeheartedly believe I'm one of the best guys on the bottom of the track. The top of the track, totally different story. I am utterly terrible up there.
Why is that?
That is a much more out of control.
Probably looser dirt.
No, not really. It's just much more out of control, and you have to drive so much harder. And I'm not a guy that drives, we call it 10/10, like on the edge every time. It's so hard for me. I just try and keep the car underneath me. I don't want it yawed out. I just try and drive it straight in, straight off. I did win a race, and this was probably like we talked about top 5. I did win a race on the top out at off-road, and I was the highest guy on the track. I felt pretty cool after that one because I don't know if that ever happened before. So we
Well,
were
there you go.
sailing up there.
You heard it here first. Cameron can race the top.
I get once in a while.
Do you want to? So the time you rolled,
Yeah.
you fixed the car,
Yep.
and then is that the same race or the same time frame the motor went
Yeah.
out?
So I'll go through that whole Boone
Let's
week.
do that, yeah.
This is going to be because Boone's our biggest race of the year. How it starts out. So this was the prelude before actual Super Nationals. There was probably 150 some sport mods show up for that deal. Just in the heat race, and its car snapped loose on me, and it never does that. And I still don't know exactly what happened there. But it snapped loose. My left front was in the air, and a guy hit me, and it actually ripped his hood off. And then I tumbled, so that we get pushed back to the pits. We started putting it back together on Monday. I drew up front, which was great. So we did that. And then Colby Langenberg, who's actually a local guy. We have 200 cars that race on Monday and Tuesday. Local guy. We end up in the same heat race. He beats me. I finished second, but we drew 19th to start in the qualifier. And they would take top 8 for the big show on Saturday. And then we also had Race of Champions that day. So I raced that, and then we had the Race of Champions heat race, which I won. I won the heat race. Yeah, I won the heat race that day, which was really cool. So the Race of Champions, the only way you can get in it is if you're a former national champion or a former Super Nationals winner, or you won track title. So there was only 30 of us, 30 out of the 180-ish cars that ran. So I won my heat race. I beat some fast guys. I was stoked. The car was lights out. It felt great. And then we go run the A qualifier to get into the big show for Saturday, and we break a rocker arm stud. So we come back, we fix that for Tuesday, and the car did have an off sound, but it didn't. We couldn't find anything wrong with it. So we go out Tuesday. I draw dead last for my heat race, and it's like this sucks because they only took the winner to the A feature that night. So I had to start 8th, and I just, like I said, I had ice in my veins, made a few great moves on some guys. I actually won that heat race from dead last. I was the only car out of 20 heat races to go from dead last to win that heat race.
Jeez.
Pretty cool deal.
Yeah.
It was awesome. That was just gratifying to come back after some issues and then rolling and everything. And then we had the Race of Champions, and I could tell something was off with the motor, and we grenaded the thing. So just blew it up bigger than shit too. I mean, there's nothing left of that thing. So we go in, and we're like, all right, Super Nationals is over. They run the A qualifier, and it was really depressing because I knew there was cars out there that we were better than, and I really felt we could have got in. So that was Tuesday night. So I left the racetrack at Wednesday morning at 1 a.m. And it was me and my girlfriend Ashley. She doesn't drive pickup and trailer, so it should take me 4 hours to get back home. It took me 7.
Oh.
So I pulled over and slept. It was literally one of the roughest drives I've ever had in my life.
I'm sure.
So I get home at 8 o'clock. And I sleep till about 10:30. Wake up, dink around on my phone for maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. I'm like, all right, just need to go to the shop. I have the day off of work. I just need to get everything out, washed, unloaded, and then assess everything. So we push the car out, and Harry, Keegan's dad, was there. And so we get the car going, we get it out, and we're like, yep, we tear it apart. Yep, this thing is big, blown up. Took us 45 minutes to get the motor out. At that point, it was winners never quit. The races for Wednesday were pushed back a little bit because of rain. Well, we'd made the last chance qualifier. So they take the top 24 in points that didn't qualify. And I had the 9th best points finish. So we decided to swap motors. We had a backup motor sitting there, and that was not going to be the plan. Tuesday night, I'm like, we're done. We're not coming back for the LCQ. It sucks, but whatever. So we ended up getting it switched. So at 12:45, we started taking the old motor out. At 4 o'clock, we were loading up to go back over to Boone.
Jeez.
We needed cautions. So we needed wrecks to happen. We needed red flags. We needed some time. And we got about 3/4 of the way there. And granted, I made it there about 30 minutes faster. I drove so fast. From Pierce to Wayne only took me like 20 minutes with a pickup and trailer. We were moving.
Scooting along.
So yeah, so we make it, we get about 3/4 of the way there, and all of a sudden they change the schedule and they move our race back.
Oh.
So instead of racing, we would have got there roughly about 7:30, 7:45-ish. We should have raced about 8:15. We didn't race till 11:30 that night.
Oh, dang.
So we got there, and
So
we
it
were
worked
just
out.
Yeah. So we got there. I go out and race. I start 9th. It was a 30-lap race, and they only take top 6 to the big dance on Saturday, the last chance deal. So I raced that, and I end up racing Willie Kirk, who I've raced against all year up in Sioux City and in Norfolk, one of the fastest guys around here. And we raced back and forth for the last spot, 6th and 7th, back and forth. Well, I end up 7th, first guy out. So we still have to go to tech. So I sit there, they tech all the cars because it's a very thorough tech process, more than anything around here. So we sat there for about an hour, and they said, hey, all the cars are good. You were the highest finishing car in points that didn't make the show. You need to go up to the front stage up there. They have a bunch of stuff for you. I got a free fire suit. I got a drive shaft. I got wheels. I got mud plugs.
Jeez.
I got like $1,500 worth of free stuff.
Wow.
Just kind of a crazy deal. It was just like, all right, but then we didn't have to drive back over there. It worked out for us. Like I didn't have to drive back over there. I was completely exhausted. We didn't leave the track until 1:00 in the morning. And I think we got home. Oh no, it was 2:00 because we got home at 6.
Okay.
I got home at 6:00 in the morning. It was 2:00 in the morning when we finally left the track. Got home at 6. I slept for 3 hours and I went to work.
Oh, Jesus.
I woke up at 9:30, did my work. I got on the road about 10:30. I worked till 2 and I went, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done. I'm
That
going
would
back
have
home.
killed me. I don't know how you do it.
I went back home. I went to bed.
God.
So yeah, that was Boone. It was literally the best Boone I've ever had and the worst Boone I've ever had. It really tests us to be over there, but we know we had speed and everything. But to make both A qualifiers, to win a heat race, to win the race champions, there's only 12 guys that make the race of champions, and the field up there was stout. It was cool to see on Facebook when they post all the drivers up there because we draw for our spots in that. It was awesome to see everybody up there, and I'm like, fastest guys in the country right there, and I was one of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's still cool. Hey, that's really awesome.
it was just a mission accomplished thing. Granted, I didn't make the big show. It's my kryptonite over there. I just have no luck.
You're one spot away, right?
Yeah, one spot
Yeah.
away. I made it in 21, but I've been doing this now for.
Right.
I've raced at Boone since 2011, and I've skipped one year since then, and I've only made the big show twice, and that was even including my 4-cylinder year.
Just unlucky.
Yeah, just I never have luck over there. Never have.
That's
More
too
fast.
bad.
I've always had good speed, but just never.
When you were going through the checking process, did you hope one of the cars would
Yeah, I was like,
have a
I was like,
problem?
in the back of my head, yeah, of course. But they never disqualify anybody out of that last chance deal. Very rarely, I should say anyway. So I knew like it was 1%, if that.
That's all right.
But it was cool. It was fun. And I didn't have to drive back over on Saturday. It took me 2 weeks to catch up on sleep. But
Right. Well, they say you can't catch up on sleep.
yeah, I don't know if I'm still caught up then officially. I'm trying.
Yeah. I was going to ask you something about that. Shoot.
There's a lot of information right there.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to tell that story for a while.
I should have brought my notepad over so I could write it down. That's all right.
Yeah.
Keep going.
No, it was like, that's what I tell guys. It was the best week of Boone I've ever had and literally the worst week. I mean, motors, parts, that rocker arm stud that broke that caused the motor to blow up. I went and bought a 2-pack of rocker arm studs for $13.
Yeah.
A $13 part derailed my whole.
That's
Super
crazy to think of.
Mm-hmm. The worst part is, so that did happen one night up at Sioux City. I was leading the race and had another rocker arm stud break. And so we stole one off of the motor, the backup motor that we had. And we think we put a stock one back in. We didn't put a good hardened aftermarket racing piece. So it's one of those things it was just not thorough preparation on my part.
Yeah. Luckily you had that motor though, right?
Yep. I'm glad we had a spare.
So I thought for some reason that I think this is what I was going to ask. I thought you were trying to like track one down.
We were at one point. Yeah.
Oh, you were? Okay.
So there was one point in time that night that we broke a rocker arm stud. I thought I blew up. Well, I was still trying to race for points in Norfolk. So we were just trying to maybe buy a motor, do this or that. And then we get back to the shop and I always tell everybody, even when you destroy a race car, you get it back to the shop. 9 times out of 10, it's not as bad as you think it is.
Yeah.
We had the car running that night, fixed up, ready to go.
That's just crazy to think. What does a motor cost for one of those?
I don't even know if I want to say on air.
Okay, that's fine. Don't
No,
do that.
it's
then.
a pile. It's I don't want to openly admit what they cost
You're
because it
good.
is a chunk.
I figured it was a lot, and I was just thinking,
Yeah.
God,
It's
that's
more than you
wild.
think, probably.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's not
I'm sure.
astronomical, but it's enough to go have fun.
Well, yeah, if you have to have a
Yeah.
backup one. Yeah, I get it.
Thankfully, we're able to do a lot of our own stuff. We build the motors ourselves. It was just a lot of stupid parts failures this year is really what cost us. We had some valves break, and it was just parts failures. We just couldn't stay ahead. We probably ran stuff longer than we should have, and it just cost us. I should have just freshened some stuff up over the winter and probably been a lot better, but more money.
Yeah. With you finishing, I mean, how long are you thinking of doing this?
I figure I've probably got, I could race for a while yet.
That's what I thought.
I think 3-4 good years, but I could still go past that, it's so hard to go night to night to night just because it's the preparation, the maintenance, every little thing, it's just, it all adds up. I tell guys it's 4 hours of tire work
Right.
to race night to night. Realistically, if you want to do it the right way and the best way, it's 4 hours.
Was this like your last hurrah of doing it the way you did it?
Yeah, I'll never race this much again. I just can't do it with kids and everything. Being the single dad, running the business and everything, it's so hard. And that was the worst part. I had to give up so much time with the kids and everything. I think next year what I would like to do is my Fridays I have my kids is not race. And then we'll just go to the track on Saturdays. Instead, my mom had to stay back and watch the kids most of the Friday nights I raced. And then Saturday, I'd bring them to the track with me and everything. But yeah, I think when I have my kids, we'll just race Saturdays out here. And then the weekends I don't have them, I can kind of do whatever.
Do what you want.
Yeah.
That'll work out. So at least you got your goal this year.
I got it in. I don't ever have to do it again.
That's good. And it's really cool that you did that. And I wondered if this was like you were pushing so hard to not have to do it again.
Yeah, that was it. Because last year I was like, we were so close. I needed 3 top 10s last year, and I'd been in the top 20. So it was like, man, like, what did I leave on the table? And this year I wasn't. I really wanted 25 top 4s. If I could have got that, my average finish should have been like 3.4 or something like that. If I could have just had one more top 4. We had 24 top 4s and a 12th place finish were my best 25 races.
Gotcha.
So
that's still damn good.
I mean, it's nothing, it's one of those things like I said earlier, there's people that'll never do that in their life,
right?
And race their entire life. And here I did it 1 year, and it's like, man, we could have been better. But I hold myself to a high standard on some of that stuff.
You do, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. You got any questions for him? You just taking it all in?
Yep, just listening.
We did have a few listener questions. Actually, it was your dad.
Yeah, I figured that was Tom. Yeah.
Yeah. He says, how does Cam juggle his racing work and his family?
I have no idea. People tell me. I have peers that tell me they don't know how I do it. People at corporate are like, how do you do what you do? It's you just run on no sleep and energy drinks. I mean, the nights I have my kids, very rarely in the summer. Well, we'd go over in the summer a little bit for at least a few hours. But like when school starts, we're not at the shop. So the nights I don't have my kids, it's down there till 10, 11 o'clock. And then I wake up at 5:30 in the morning to go out and work. Essentially, I'd get home, park the truck, and then go to the shop.
Because you only have Mondays off in the summer, right?
Yes, correct. Right. So once college starts, that's
you're
even
back up working.
Yeah. It makes it that much harder.
That is.
And then all day Sundays, pretty much. I mean, Sundays we're always kind of lazy around the shop. Get the car in, wash it, check everything over. Because if you got to order parts, it could take 2 days for parts to show up.
Yeah.
And then Thursday night you got to load again, so it's quick.
Yeah, you're doing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He also said Keegan, and you kind of mentioned Keegan a little bit, who you guys all helped this year, was National Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm. Which my brother and I have never won before.
Oh, really?
So it was the first time we've had a national rookie in our shop.
In your shop? That's really cool. That's awesome for him to do that. And then South Dakota State champ.
Yep.
And was that I'm assuming PJ's Park Jefferson?
Yep, Park Jefferson.
Track champion?
Yep.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah,
14 years old.
14 years old, man. It's pretty cool. And same thing. There was times we wanted to quit. Like I said, Keegan destroyed some race cars this year, unfortunately, in some bad situations. And so he drove 4 cars over the course of the summer. So,
didn't he use one of your old ones?
Yeah. One of Ramsey's. Yeah.
Oh,
he drove that one for a little bit. No, he did awesome. It was really killer to have him there and be able to do that all summer long. It kind of sucked for me because he would help me with a lot of my stuff, and I kind of lost that. He's got a little brother named Bricks, and Bricks came down and actually stepped in a little bit and was able to help.
That's good. That's because Keegan used to help you a lot.
Yeah, correct.
And helping you with a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. And with him racing, he probably can't do that.
No, not really. He had his own thing to worry about. So yeah, without them guys, and Harry's help too, and all them guys. No one wins alone.
Yeah,
no one wins alone. That's the number. That's another quote I picked up.
Right. There's always somebody around helping out.
Mm-hmm.
At 14, so you said you guys didn't win the Rookie of the Year. Is he kind of in a better place to kind of surpass some of what you and Ramsey did?
Well, the advantage the advantage even for Ramsey never drove junk. I came in, I drove junk. I started developing things, picking up speed. Ramsey came in and I kind of handed off what I had to him, and then Keegan was able to come in and kind of pick off where Ramsey quit racing full time in 2020.
Right.
So that was nice. A lot of our stuff is still very relevant. Ramsey actually came out this year out of retirement, went up to Sioux City one night, ended up second there after starting last.
Wow.
And then I think it was the next night they went up to Worthington. So the Worthington thing, Keegan had to go there. Norfolk does not race IMCA compacts.
Oh.
So Keegan did not race Norfolk, but the first part of the year, and once they realized this national rookie thing was a legit possibility, they started going up to Worthington on Saturdays. So they really put some miles on. But yeah, Ramsey went up to Worthington, never seen the place and won up there. So,
That's crazy to come out 5 years later
and still have a very
still
dominant car.
do well.
Mm-hmm.
You guys just got racing in your family. Was he still doing any of the drag stuff?
So yeah, he did that. Iowa was not good to us. So Ramsey did make it over to a final round in Earlville, Iowa, the week after Boone. Pretty much launched the car right after the car launched and the motor blew up in his.
Oh no!
So Iowa was not good to our engines this year.
Just quit going to that
Yeah.
crappy state.
Yeah, we're not going over to Iowa anymore. Screw that place.
Oh, that's good. So, is there any other racing stuff that you kind of want to talk about? I mean, you sure you got a lot.
So the big thing we're going to go into is what I want to do next year, because I don't want to dirt track racing. It's like I said, it's so time consuming. It's just hard. I don't have all the time in the world anymore. And like I said, I can't race as much next year. So we're building a drag and drive truck, and I've talked about it, Talking Dirt, Bobby.
Oh, Bobby, yeah.
Yep, Bobby. So I am full bore into that right now. We're going because there's no dirt track stuff. I'll work on that here in a little bit. But I went down to Kansas City, dropped him off on Friday. He'll get a roll cage put in him. The guy down there does some drag and drive pickup stuff. So we'll get it'll be certified to 850s. We've recently decided we were going to do a single turbo, we'd done it. We were going to do a single turbo. Now it's going to be a twin turbo setup. Should make like 800 horsepower. Completely 100% legal street pickup.
Is it?
Yeah.
And that's going to be a drag?
Yeah. It's drag and drive.
Okay. What's that mean?
And what's your speed on that? Or like, what's your time goal?
Low or probably high 9 seconds in a quarter mile. So it'll be like 140, 150 in a quarter mile. And just put on some street
On
tires.
diesel or gas?
Gas. Probably E85, honestly, is the easiest. So it'll have 2 fuel tanks, actually, one for regular gas and then one for E85. We'll be able to switch back and forth. So what the drag and drive stuff is, and it's awesome because now we have Rocky Mountain Race Week, and it's in Nebraska, or part of it is. So we will, it'll start down in Great Bend, Kansas. So we will trailer our pickup down to Great Bend, Kansas, and we'll race down there, and we'll set our time. So let's say it's 10 flat, 10 seconds. And we will drive the pickup without our pickup and trailer. You just drive the race car to the next track, which is in Kearney. So we're going to start on Friday, Kearney on Saturday. We'll race again, and you'll submit a time, and there's checkpoints along the way to make sure you've hit all the locations. And then we drive from Kearney over to Pueblo, Colorado, which is about 6 hours on the interstate. But we're not taking the interstate because there'll be checkpoints, and you really can't take these on the interstate or anything. We're in Pueblo, Colorado for 2 days, and then we drive back to Great Bend, Kansas on Friday. It's an entire week long. On the interstate, it's 1,005 miles. So I don't know which direction it'll take, but it'll be 1,000 to 1,100 miles that we'll make over the course of the week in this pickup, racing it, submitting times, and then whoever has the closest average time in our class will win it.
Just you and Ramsey?
Yep.
That'll be kind of fun for you guys.
I cannot
to do.
wait. I am so excited.
You should document some of
Everything. GoPro. We will GoPro and record everything. I want every little bit of that trip
That'll
recorded.
be good.
I can't wait.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
It'd be the funnest thing in the world. So the
Yeah.
guy that's actually doing the cage in the pickup, I told him that was our plan next Friday. And he's like, this will be the funnest thing you'll ever do in your
You going
life.
to put a nice stereo system in there?
Nope. So what we'll have some headsets like these. And we picked out the audio because it'll be loud.
That's probably too loud to even have a stereo.
It's
So
kind of
we-
like what they do in your Baja trucks or whatever.
Yeah.
Isn't the radio connected to
It would be
you
a
can
box.
talk to each other?
Oh,
Yeah,
so you,
so we'll
yeah,
have-
so you
we'll
can
have
talk to each other?
Yeah, we'll have a speaker, and then there's an auxiliary port. So we'll plug in some music or something like that. So
That'll be good. That'll be a lot of fun.
I
man.
will, and like I said, we'll record everything. I want to buy another GoPro, so we'll have GoPros everywhere. I want to record every aspect of it because it's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. And they do these all over the place.
Do you guys switch on who races, or just one
I don't
person?
know. I don't know exactly how that works, but I mean, even if I didn't get a race, and let's say Ramsey did it, like it doesn't matter to me.
You still get to ride either way.
Yep. So it's just us two.
Is the drag with 2 people in it? It's a 2-person drag?
No,
or
just
do
in
you
the drag
do
race.
one
Just the
person?
one person. Yep. But we'll have a little trailer behind us. We haven't picked that up yet, but this is in July or June, first part of June. So that'll be my vacation. Go work some more. I love going on vacation and working.
Right.
I'm really
Well,
good
this
at
will be
that.
a fun vacation.
So yeah, we take some stuff along and tools and spare parts and go race for a week.
That's wild.
It's cool. There's one down in Florida that's really sweet. They get to Florida, Georgia, same thing. They all try to be about 1,000 miles.
Do you have to pay to get into something like that?
Yeah, I don't know what the entry fee is. It's probably a couple $100, I bet.
Yeah.
What is the pickup?
It's a 2003 S10. So wasn't meant to have a V8 with twin turbos in it, but we're stuffing that in there.
I was gonna say, it looks. Seeing a picture, it looks kind of small to be.
Yeah, it's
You know.
not very big. Yeah.
I wonder if I can do the.
Yeah,
if
you
I can
creep the.
yank it over here.
Oh yeah, you might be able to.
You put it on Facebook.
Yep,
didn't you?
yep. It wasn't too far away from Facebook. A few weeks, 2 weeks ago.
On your personal page.
Yep. So it'll be exciting. I am really looking forward to that. And the nice thing is I can just go drag race this like normal. So it's really cool. Makes it.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
I missed what that was.
Show that.
Most people don't.
crowd.
Most people don't. They don't expect it. They don't think of that. But yeah, we have no front end on it, just so they can put the roll cage in. Nothing was welded on the front, so we just took it all off. Just one less thing to worry about over there.
Will the front end go back on? Or?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It'll look like a normal street pickup. Obviously, you'll be able to tell with the drag wheels and tires and everything on it.
So nothing's going to be sticking up out of the hood or anything?
The only thing we'll have on the fender, it'll be the exhaust. The exhaust
Okay.
will actually go out the front.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, you're going to put insurance on that too, by the way.
Okay.
For an 03 S10 pickup with
Okay.
a 4 cylinders, what the VIN says, actually.
Yeah, we'll have to. We'll look at that when we get to that point. I'm still working on that for you. haven't got any answers yet.
But yeah, it'll have a parachute out the back. So we'll actually, I don't know how we're going to mount the license plate on the tailgate yet. But yeah, where the trailer hitch goes, there'll actually be a parachute mount that you just pull on and off out of there.
How does that go back in?
You pack it.
You just got to pack it back
Yep.
in there?
Yep, there's a certain way you got to do it. I don't know how that is yet. I haven't had to pack. I've never packed a parachute.
That might be kind of a tricky situation.
Will you have to have a sissy bar on it or not?
Sissy bar. Tell me. Oh, like
to keep it from tipping.
Oh, the wheelie bar. No, I
Wheelie
don't think.
bar.
Nope, I don't think it'll hook that hard. So, yep, right there. I just June 5th to the 12th. Great Bend, Kearney, and Pueblo, which is really cool because Great Bend is going to reopen this year.
Is it?
So
I was going to see. Is this your?
this is the rollover right here.
I wonder if we should,
Flag stand where he'd be right now. Might have some distance on Corey Kim.
we're going to mute it first.
You catch the back end of it. I'm glad we don't see it all.
Here's the roll if you guys want to see it here.
Might have some distance on Corey Kim Kiss. Kim Kiss down to the bottom. They'll work wheel to wheel. Oh, trouble! Red flag go upside down.
Right there when it hits,
Tommy
it's
tip
so
over
hard.
for the 21.
Is that when you?
As
Yeah.
we
Your
go
head?
red
Yeah.
flag, we'll
we have
shut
some
him
thick
down.
foam on my right side, but it literally just the sheer force of it.
Cameron Meyer out of Pierce, Nebraska. The
Just went
car
over and slammed
upside
that
down.
seat.
Gonna have to say he's okay. They're gonna push him off the racetrack, it looks like. Car steers, Cameron Meyer.
He's a former Sport Compact national champion.
Yes, he was.
Oh, look at them knowing their
See,
stuff.
what's that
They're
Qualm
really
car
good
down there?
about
That would
knowing
be,
all the things.
Let's take a look
they
and
always
see
push
what
with four-wheelers
happens
like
here
that?
as you're
Yep.
on a live look in on a Napa.
So you got to think they only weigh about 2,500 pounds, and then that's not even rolling force,
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
So nope, that picture right there. The go up a little. That was a broken rocker arm stud. That
This
one
one?
right there. Yep. Those are some of the fastest sport mod guys in the country. So Speedy Bray, Braden Carter's up in the top left. That
That's
was
the
your
one that
national
was
champion.
National
Yep.
champion.
The guy on the top, second from the right, that's Jake Sokow. He won. Dylan Van Wyk finished second. Willie Kirk is actually on the second, down on the bottom left. Yep, that's Willie right there.
Those
Sugar.
pizza boxes?
Yeah, so Casey sponsors all this. So that's slices of pizza is what you do. So
That's what I thought. I was
yeah.
like, what the heck is all that?
It's a whole game you play up there. It's pretty fun. So you draw a pizza box, and then you can trade with anybody. And I don't remember who I traded with, but no, that is to me that's really cool because, like I said, that is some of the fastest guys in the country right now to be on the stage with.
You guys all look so professional, too.
Yeah. Anything I can do to my fire suit, I feel pretty cool.
That's really good. Did you like the little teaser?
I did.
Thing
It
I
was
put
pretty
out?
sweet. I did really like that. Did a good job with that.
I made that first one pretty difficult, though.
Yeah.
Some
So
people
I
got it.
scrolled past and I was like, what was that? Because I see race car stuff and I was like, well, what race car picture was this? And I seen it. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to make it too easy for everybody.
Yeah.
It was literally the corner. I don't know. Did you see that? It was the corner of the one.
I liked it.
It threw people off because they saw that bolt at the bottom. Like, what is that? I see the number, but what is that little bolt?
Nope. I scrolled right past and I was like, that's a race car. What was this?
That's funny. Do you anything else on racing at all?
No, it was just
Talked about 45 minutes on it.
Yeah, that's I mean, it was just a heck of a year, and something I can definitely be proud of. We go to the national banquet. It's really nice because the national banquet's down at the Cornhusker down in Lincoln.
Oh yeah, because is it always there?
Always there.
Because your dad got into the Hall of Fame last
So
year.
that
right?
is, oh yeah, we didn't even really talk about that. That is next weekend he gets in. So he gets actually inducted next weekend.
Oh, okay.
So we have that as well. So
That'll be.
he'll be
You want to
inducted.
talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. He'll be inducted into the Nebraska Racing Hall of Fame for his awards or for all his achievements and everything. So that'll be really cool. It's cool to have somebody around here get into something like that. His buddy Gene Vickelmeyer here in town got in a couple years ago. So really cool. And then it's a little more special because his buddy Monty Jones, who's down in Silver Creek, is getting in also.
Oh,
So, and then we actually, the Johnny Sadoff down in Beatrice, he built jet modified. So I used to drive a jet car. Johnny's getting in also. So it's just like, I know like half the class.
that's really cool.
Yeah. So, yep, we have that next week. It's a really big deal. So that's actually the whole statewide. I don't know how many like members they have or this just became a thing here a few years ago that I started paying attention to. But
I'm sure only so many get in a year. Right? 5 a year.
Yeah. So really cool. So we'll have that. He'll be inducted next weekend for that. So
Does he have to give a speech?
I don't know. That's a good. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know how long his speech. Tom could get pretty long winded sometimes.
Yeah.
I wonder where I got that from.
Does he get nervous up in front of people?
No, I don't think so.
No, I always wondered that.
You know, I always think about that kind of stuff, getting in front of a bunch of people. Like when I won my 2012 national champ, I had to get up and give my speech, and I was nervous. Oh God, I was freaking nervous. And now, yesterday, I had a college tool show that I helped at, and there was like 30 kids yesterday, and I was yelling and screaming and just doing all my normal stuff. And it's just funny how the older we get, the easier some of that stuff can get.
Some of it does too, and I'm sure some of the podcast stuff's probably helped.
Oh
you a
yeah,
little bit
you just
too.
go talk to anybody about anything anymore.
Yeah, it's funny. I got a little nervous before our little Charlie Kirk thing that we did.
Yeah,
and I told Vance that too. I was like, God, why am I'm nervous?
Yeah.
And then as soon as I started talking, it was all gone.
it's all gone. Yep.
Yeah,
It's too easy.
Yeah.
Anymore.
pretty much. And there was only maybe 10 people in the audience, so
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad.
It was a pretty cool deal though.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Do you want to talk about you're talking dirt a little bit?
Yeah, I want to get back on it. I don't know what we're really going to do. We're going to bring some people in over the winter and everything. I'd like to get back more into that next year. I just need to figure out, move some stuff around, get with Justin, see if
We've been telling people you kind of just took the racing season
Dude,
off,
it was tough this year. Like I said, I last year was so much easier to do it. I didn't have my kids as much last year, so that made it a little easier. This year was kind of funny. There was a few times when they'd come up when I'm recording and I'm like, hey, just give me like 5 minutes. Go talk to your sister over there. Food's over there. I gave them food, snacks, drinks, everything I can think of. I'm like, give me an hour.
That happened on a touching base or whatever we did. And maybe it was useless or whatever. You joined us or I don't remember. Or no, maybe did we join you on your episode?
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
and your
guys,
kids showed up on that one.
I was like, hey
Once
guys,
or
give me a
twice.
sec. Yeah.
we did it last
That
minute
was
for you
Yeah.
That was talking dirt. I
Yeah,
couldn't
it
remember
was.
which one it was.
because we recorded a touching base and then I think we did
Oh
talking
yeah, then you
dirt
guys
right
came in.
after.
Yeah,
that.
you guys came in,
From here.
help me out.
Yeah.
No, I'd like to do that and bring in some more people. We'll do some episodes in the wintertime. We'll review some stuff. I don't know. I'm looking forward. I don't want to give it up. I've hated that I haven't recorded. This is so much fun to just come do this for an hour and a half every week when I was doing it.
Well, you were good at it.
Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. And I want to do some more stuff. Like there's more stuff I've got planned. It's just next year, hopefully I'll have a little more time.
Yeah. That'll be all right. I mean, I think the fans understand.
Yeah.
You're trying to get out there and win.
Yeah. And then,
So-
yeah, like I said, it was mission accomplished. Next year won't be so bad. We'll be able to talk about Bobby and going drag racing. Because that's the other thing. So let's say I rain out on a Saturday night. The drag car takes almost no prep work. I mean, it's pretty minimal compared to the dirt car. So there's no reason I couldn't just drive up to Marion or Ottawa or I-29 or Kearney and just go race for a day. Put it in the trailer and go. That's what I like. And that's what intrigues me about it, is just not having to work so much. I mean, every little thing.
It's a shorter race too.
Exactly. Yes, it is. And the drag racing is definitely a hurry up to wait kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And the one thing about like Marion up in South Dakota, it's I think like a little over an hour and a half up there. Trees. I mean, I can bring the kids up there. I mean, it's just beautiful area up there and everything. So it's just something I look forward to.
Is that kind of how the transition goes? Is that like, because did your dad race dirt?
No, he's never done that.
He's always done drag.
Always done drag racing. And then
Okay.
my neighbor, when I was a younger kid, Mike Tim had a dirt car, and I kind of started just helping him and picked up on things and just kind of slowly transitioned. I went up for college and I came back and I just started 4-cylinder racing.
I just wondered if it was like a transition thing, like as you get older as a dirt track racer, if it's easier to just go into to the drag.
It definitely,
race.
because I'm really competitive.
Yeah.
Really competitive on that kind
I
of
never
stuff.
knew that.
I know. You'd never know. But it's just something I enjoy, and I don't think I could give away that competition side of me. I don't know. I don't even know if drag racing will fulfill it,
Right.
because I really, really love dirt track racing. Like the aspect of it from the chassis setups. I mean, we were moving stuff 1/8 of an inch this year. Like, hey, this is the adjustment I want to make. I'm going to move this 1/8 of an inch. Let's try this let's try it this day, and it's just every little thing. We struggled for a little bit in a course of early summer, and it was just a right front control arm was a little hung up. So you just take the right front suspension apart almost every weekend and just make sure everything moves free. Just crazy. Just tear it all apart. Hey, yep, it moves free. There's no hitch in it. And all that right front was it would just catch it would just catch and then hook and replace it, and it was gone. And then the car was back to normal.
That's crazy.
It was just set on kill.
You could probably take that damn thing apart and put it back together blindfolded, huh?
It wouldn't. Yeah, it's
The whole car.
Everything. Yeah, everything's been taken apart so many times this year on it. It's everything.
What's you said 4 hours on tires? Like, why?
So when the tires obviously would come in, they're dirty.
Yeah.
Dirt absorbs moisture, so we put them in a bath of hot water and then we scrub them. I mean, literally scrub them clean. And we have to get all the rocks out of the tread and everything, because when we grind it, they're not in there and they tear up the pad. So we come in, you wash them, you let them dry. Come back. You got to flip them. So my right rear, every night, I'd have to flip, and I'd only get 2 nights out of a right rear tire 90% of the time. So come in, flip it on the tire machine, run it back out there, wait till they dry, and then we grind them because their glaze is over. So we'll grind them so it's fresh rubber, and then we groove them. So you're cutting when they're brand new. You all your car tires have them. You'd have to sipe them. Or first we'd sipe them. So all your car tires have these little grooves cut in them, and I'd make those grooves in the tire. And then you'd come in and groove them to cut lines. Different grooves do different things. We kind of experiment a little bit with that. That takes about 45 minutes a tire
To do the grooves?
to groove them. And if I got to groove 2 tires,
Right.
that's an hour and a half right there. Let alone to wash them. And granted, the kids would come in and wash them and everything.
Yeah.
So that would help me. But if they weren't there, I have a machine that actually circulates. It's 6 revolutions a minute, and I have a brush on the bottom. So I would get most of the dirt off. I hang a weight on the brush, so it puts the brush onto the tire, and just never ends.
Sounds like it.
But that's the only 4 things touching the ground. So you got to make sure they're hooked up.
That's really cool. I mean, that's just dedication.
Yeah. That's what I need. I felt like that's somewhere we're better than some people. We go to the extra step. I mean, I had a buddy last year. He's like, "You do that every week?" I'm like, "Yeah, we do this every week." And he's like, "That's crazy." He's like, I'm not as hardcore as you guys."
That's just wild. I couldn't even fathom. I mean, the stuff that I do for the podcast and stuff takes some time, but nothing like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It to be competitive and run up front, but that's what the guys up front are doing. So got to figure out
the
something.
number 1 guy is probably doing the same stuff.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does he have a team?
I was gonna
with
say
him?
generally most of those guys have like a tire guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah. My hope is that eventually Keegan's going to move up into sport mod. I do believe. So my hope is that when he moves up, I can worry about more car stuff on both of our cars, and he can just do all the tire stuff, and I never have to touch it.
That would work.
That's my goal. Hopefully.
And if they have a tire guy, they're probably not getting paid. Like
No,
the tire
it's just literally just
all
buddies.
buddies helping buddies.
Yep. Some people don't have the opportunity or the funds to go drive, but they want to be a part. It's funny how much more from when I didn't win and was the 7th place car, nobody'd really want to help me. You run up front and you're winning races, people want to be associated with you.
Of course they do.
So that's just it. So it's easier to find help when you're running good, which the guys running up front don't almost need all the help. I have more guys that be like, "Oh, if you need anything, I'll come help." And I'm like, we're kind of set, you know?
Yeah. Maybe help the guys that need it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But nobody wants to be like, "Yeah, we finished 7th tonight. Yeah, we finished 12th last night.
Yeah, I get it.
We spun out twice and got kicked off the track," you know?
But maybe with a little help they could
Right, that's exactly it.
could move up.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's always something.
Yeah. What are your plans for the podcast? What do you got cooking in that brain of yours?
I know we'll have some guests on this winter. We just talk about racing. I just want to bring somebody on and we'll just shoot the shit about racing and how it went. I need to bring Joey back on. I'd like to bring Keegan on, and Keegan and Harry talk about their whole season and everything.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
What about getting some of the guys in that photo?
I don't know if anybody, they're from like all over the place. I don't know if what we have with Justin would totally work.
You're already set up to do remote.
The Discord and everything. Yeah. It wouldn't take much to even have anybody else really pop in for the most part. But no, that's definitely, I want to get some more racers on and talk about some stuff.
It could be a lot of fun to hear from some of those guys.
Their perspective on everything and their seasons and what they race against over there.
And just see how different like your guys' thought process is. And
yeah.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is we can get technical on some of that stuff.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
You're walking in here, you can't get technical on this one.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
I talk to enough customers. I have customers that'll never come to the race in the day in their life, and they love talking racing.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't mind talking about it. I just don't know what the hell you're talking about half the time.
That's same with my customers. They have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. It's definitely intriguing having, just knowing that you got 13th in the nation.
Crazy to think about that. And then Willie, one of the other guys in that picture, I mean, he raced here. He ended up getting 7th. He raced all over. He ran like 50 times this year.
Really?
Yeah.
So younger, I'm assuming?
18 years old.
There you go.
Just graduated in May.
Yep.
Yeah.
A little easier to do it.
100%.
You're that young.
Yep.
You almost have to do it at that point. Like, if you're going to race that many times, you have to do it when you're.
Yeah, you have to.
I
mean, this is so hard this year. I can't explain how many times I'd wake up and be like, oh, this is exhausting.
How sore were you? Like, is it taxing on the body?
Yeah. I mean, there's be days. Yeah. There's some rough tracks. You could definitely feel them the next day. I still don't feel like I need to go to the chiropractor and I need a massage is what I need. I'm still not all back to 100%.
Well, go get that done. Get your massage, get your chiropractor work done, and then go get that tattoo.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's in that order. I'm 100%. I'm ready for it.
Anything else that's been going on with you that you want to talk about before we kind of get into the I don't know, the would you rather part of the show?
No, I think that's, just with work. I mean, that's the other thing. I'm down. So when we did this last podcast, I talked about being a multi-route truck owner. Well, it's just me now. I got 6 tires and 4 batteries to worry about.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, and what happened with all that? You just couldn't.
So my employee quit. He put in his 2 weeks at the end of October, and I put a help wanted ad out instantly. I'm like, all right, I'm going to find somebody. I'm going to train them. We're going to get in there. So we're going to start rolling. I went to bed that night and I woke up and I went, you know what? I don't think I want employees anymore. And I sold the truck like that day. And so the day he quit on a Thursday and another guy came and picked up the truck, he helped me unload it on Saturday and it was gone.
Wow. Well, I mean, you didn't want the
just a headache,
anymore?
nothing against any employees out there, but no one will care about your business as much as you do.
Right.
And that's wholeheartely, I have learned that. It's like, man, you could just go the extra step with any of my employees. I've had some really good people and they're good friends now. But it's just easier. I don't have to worry about anything else. I always felt bad if I'd get home way early, then, they'd roll up and I'm already home. Well, here the boss is cutting off early and it's like, well,
what are you slacking for?
Yeah, I worked till 10 o'clock every night this week. You were done at 6. But no, it's just life has been easier that way. And then maintenance wise, I don't have to worry about that, what they're doing, if the truck's breaking down or if their truck breaks down, do I give them my truck? Or there's just so many what ifs that I don't have to worry about.
That's good.
Yeah, life is definitely less stressful on that aspect of it.
Hopefully it didn't cut too much into profits or anything.
Actually, so with Mac Tools, they do rank us. Even though I had a second truck all of last year till the end of October, I'm ahead of November right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, so I'm way up. I'm so big, and it's crazy. Like I'm having one of my best single years ever, and I'm doing all this.
You're just having your best year ever.
I don't know if it's quite that way, but you just keep working. Keep working.
Yeah. How's dad life?
It's good. Me and the kids are having fun. We got a big vacation planned for this weekend. I'm stoked. We're going to the Mall of America. I've never been there. Have you guys ever been to the Mall of America?
It's been a long time.
Never been there.
Oh no, I've been there once.
How long ago was that?
Long time.
Yeah.
It was like 2001.
There's a whole theme park on one
I
of the
was
floors.
definitely a kid when I was there.
Hopefully my kids remember that because I don't know. My one kid, I asked her what she wanted to do this weekend. I said, hey, the pumpkin patches are open. You want to go to that? She's like, no, I just want to go to the mall. And I was like, how far is the Mall of America? Like, it can't be that far.
That's
and
Cam as a dad. You want to go to the mall? We're going to go to the biggest mall they got.
Yeah, I'll show you. Give me an idea here. I'll roll with it.
There's that competitive spirit.
Yep. So we leave at like 6 o'clock on Friday, and kids will fall asleep on the way, get up there about midnight, and spend all day Saturday, and we'll come back Sunday morning.
No, but it's a good time.
Yeah, I'm excited. I didn't realize how much stuff they had.
What's the theme park in there now? It used to be Lego.
There's still Legos. Nickelodeon's got a whole theme park. There's 2 roller coasters.
I think it was just or maybe
I think
it was
there was only one roller coaster when I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
We're old.
Yeah, I'm anxious to go. It's just kind of curious thing. Got a nice hotel right across the street from it. There's a little like skywalk thing.
Oh, to get to it?
Yeah.
You don't even gotta go outside.
No. Well, just have to walk outside from the hotel over to the skywalk thing. Yeah. I could have it was like triple the money for a nice hotel hooked onto the Mall of America. Same with the Great Wolf Lodge. I was like, oh, they have a Great Wolf Lodge up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
That's expensive.
that was quadruple the money of my hotel room.
I've always wanted to take the kids there, but I'm like,
know. I can't fathom it. Not per night.
No,
We'll go to Florida for that money.
I've seen a lot of people go to that Great Wolf Lodge and they'd love it.
It's
do
awesome.
Because
love
it's
it.
an adult and kid thing.
Yeah. I've never heard a bad thing about it.
Like
except
he
the
just
price.
said, for the money, we could go back down to Florida.
Yeah.
And take the kids.
Yeah. But no, dad life's good. Twins are getting big. They're 5.5. Ellie's 11. We just have a good time. Just all over the place, just
I
running.
I always see the pictures you're posting. You're always,
Yeah.
you're always doing something.
We always got something planned. The twins are really into bugs right now.
That's good.
Yeah, bugs of all things.
Did you get them like what are those called? Like a
So the neighbor had this rinky dink little bug catcher thing. It was made out of metal. It's like been bent and it's rusty. And I don't know why it took me so long, but we've had this for like 6 weeks. And I was like, why don't I just buy them both their own bug catching cage? So I just got it online. So there's a cage they can put things in. There's a little like capsule scissors, the net, there's tweezers, and then there's a magnifying glass on the thing.
Yeah, I think is it plastic?
Yeah.
Like a dome?
Yeah.
I think we got that for Declan.
For $20 for both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll use the crap out of that.
Yeah, he loved it. And they bring in during the summertime. They're bringing in all these bugs. I'm like, you need to get that.
Yeah. I'm not, we have Chloe's really into feathers. So if she finds feathers, she has to bring them into the house. We have our mudroom. I have a bucket.
Feathers.
She knows that's where they go. They don't come in the house. They go in the feather bucket.
We were waiting for Declan and the kids to put a snake in that damn thing.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what the twins would do if they seen a snake. The funny part is they will pick
Vance would scream.
up crickets, grasshoppers,
I can
anything.
handle those.
Anything. Flies scare the crap out of the twins. They hate, like, flies will scare them to death.
The kids like cicadas.
See, I don't think twins have never found one of them.
And June bugs.
Yeah.
I despise both.
Yeah, I'm not a June bug fan.
Those little Japanese beetles, I hate those things.
Yeah, those are pretty nasty too.
I'll mess with them, but like I just can't stand if you wear white
They're all
in the
over
middle of
place.
summer, you're covered in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're attracted to white. It's like
Which ones are those?
They look like ladybugs.
what people call June bugs,
Oh,
but they're not June bugs. June bugs are big, and then the
so
Asian
the ones I'm
beetle,
seeing are just the
Japanese
little
beetle.
Asian ones.
They're about that big. Yay big.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
The June bug would be like, I mean, it's a bit. June bugs are big.
So the Japanese beetles are the ones that beeline and fly at your face.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are the ones that
Like if you have a white bucket, it'll be covered.
in white. I've never had a white with
anything
white.
white.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't
yeah.
know that. Usually they're just dive bombing my face.
Yeah, that's not a June bug.
Oh,
June bugs are they're big.
they
It's
got like
hard
the
to explain.
shell, like a reddish shell, and then they got the.
That would probably be a June bug
Okay,
if it's red.
those I hate.
I'm not a bug fan at all. So
Bugs.
yeah,
hate
grasshoppers
bugs.
are like top 5 things I hate the most.
I only hate it when I'm walking,
They
and
jump
they
on
can
me.
see where you're walking, and then they jump at you.
Yeah.
Like you scare them, and they jump to the thing that's scaring
For
them.
what?
Grasshoppers.
Oh, I guess I've never.
Bugs the shit
They,
out.
they don't even notice me.
Yeah.
There was
Or
a freaking.
I don't notice them,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. I'd spend too much time in a pasture in a general that they literally jump all over me when
Yeah.
I'm driving through
Yeah.
a pasture. So.
Bug the shit out of me.
There was when the first year I was in Kearney, I walked campus, and the one path, it was just, I don't know, probably 300 of them on this one walking path. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. But
Nope. So dad life's been good. I'm looking forward to this winter. We'll hang out. We'll have a good time. Always something.
yeah, that'll be good. Have you watched any of the Husker games?
Yeah, I was at the game Saturday.
Were you really?
Yeah, I got to go down to that. So that was a blast.
Nice.
I was a little nervous there for a little bit, but I'm glad we stayed. There were some people around us leaving. I said, nope, I got this free ticket. And I'm going to take advantage of it because I don't know if I'm going to come back down at all this year. Is the day after Thanksgiving, is that still the Iowa game?
Yeah.
Is that a home game? All right, well, I'll get tickets to go to that and freeze my ass off.
There you go. Might not be too bad.
It hasn't been bad in years past.
I went when it was cold as shit.
I've
Yeah,
been
we
down
did too. I think
The
it was
last time it was here in Lincoln was 2 years ago, and oh my god, it was so cold. It was
trying
miserable.
to think of the year Kai and I went. It was there was ice covering everything, like even the bridge going over. People were like sliding
That
down.
wasn't 2 years ago. That must have been a while ago.
It wasn't.
but
Yeah, it was. I think Christian was. It was. Well, it was when she was working. We got the tickets from you guys. It was when she was working for.
Oh, yeah, that's been like 10 years now.
Well, 10 years ago. 'Cause I think who was the trying to think who the players were. But anyway,
The last time I went down for that game, I don't remember nothing. Goldschlager got the best of me that day. I was cold. I don't remember being cold at all.
Goldschlager in a long time.
Yeah, this is not since then.
It's got real gold in it. Yeah, it's good. It's good to hear from you again. It's good to have you in here.
Yeah, I'm glad we did this.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm excited to get our Wednesday
fix.
It was always nice because I had the TNT boys I could listen to on Monday, and then when they have their Who You Got, they always kind of put it depending on when it is, put that out, and then you were always Wednesday, and then I could always look forward to listening to ours
Thursday.
On,
it's a nice little schedule.
Thursday. Yeah, it's
funny how that all worked out though. No one really planned anything, and it just kind of everything fell into place.
Yeah,
I like that.
It worked out. The only thing that we changed, I'm sure you've noticed it, we just don't do as many touching bases.
Yeah,
anymore.
I did go back and look today, see how many we've done.
Yeah,
or you guys have done recently.
It's been it started to get a little.
It's tough.
Too much.
Yeah,
and I think people were having a hard time with how long some of them got, having a hard time catching up.
I could definitely see that
on some of those, but we did hit 100 episodes of Useless.
Yep, I seen that. I wish I could have been here for that one.
That's okay. Next time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still going to try to do some kind of a year thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what yet. We haven't really talked about it, but that'll be what I say, November 3rd.
Yeah, November. Yeah, first part of November. We're 2 years.
Yep.
I know it's pretty crazy to think of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to say it was first part of December. Probably, well, it was Abe's episode was the first one I ever listened to.
Yeah. Which would have been
episode 3 or 4.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Because then
crazy thing, it's been 2 years.
It's gonna be 2 years. We're at 180 plus episodes.
That's wild.
Yeah, because there's been a couple special releases that I didn't number. So we're at like 185-ish.
That's awesome.
Episodes. It's a lot of talking for me and Vance. Don't you think?
It's a ton.
Okay, we're going to play a little Would You Rather. We've changed the way we do this. I don't know if you've listened.
I haven't got to the end of the Would You Rathers on this for a while.
So I changed how we do it. I don't come up with these anymore, and it's not really geared towards me and Vance.
Mm-hmm.
We can kind of give our take on it, but it's more geared towards what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all AI generated, so I haven't read these.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm excited now.
Okay.
It should be a good time.
It should be. We'll see. I got 10 of them for you here. Would you rather race a dirt track car at full speed with no brakes but perfect steering, or with no steering but unbreakable brakes? That's a weird question.
Yeah, that's I mean, I've lost brakes before. I've lost power steering before, but I'd like, man, that'd be tough. I think unbreakable brakes because I'm at least going to stop before I hit the wall.
Yeah, that's probably a good answer.
Yeah.
Would you rather host a podcast episode with your favorite racing legend who only speaks in riddles, or with a celebrity guest who insists on turning every topic back to their pet goldfish?
That's pretty good. Probably the riddles. The riddles would be a good time.
You want to talk to your favorite racing legend who only speaks in riddles?
Yep.
Huh? What do you think about that one? Do you want somebody that only speaks in riddles?
I'm not doing the goldfish.
Not doing the goldfish.
You can only talk so long about the goldfish. I need a nice long episode.
Riddles is fine.
That'd be fun. Would you rather have unlimited free Mac tools for life but never be able to use them yourself, only give them away, or have to build an entire race car from scratch using only household items? Ooh.
So I would have to give the tools away. I wouldn't be able to charge for them.
Would you rather have unlimited free Mac tools for life but never be able to use them yourself? You can only give them away, or have to build an entire race car from scratch using only household items?
So I would take the free Mac tools for life because I would give them away and just make them pay for the receipt. I do that quite often the way it is.
There you go. There you go. That works. Would you rather take your 3 kids on a cross-country road trip in your Mac Tools truck with no stops for fun, or let them co-host an episode of Talking Dirt where they grill you about your most embarrassing dad moments?
Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Well, I feel like we've never gone across country in the truck, but an episode with them talking about my most embarrassing dad moments would probably be the funnest part. I think I would have a blast with that one. Great content.
Great content. Would you rather win a dirt track championship but have to retire immediately afterward, or come in second place forever but keep racing as long as you want?
Oh, that is a good one. So I would compare that to like win a national championship and then cold turkey it.
That's what you would do?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
That's what I was. Yeah, win a national championship.
Win a national championship or finish second forever, but race.
Yep.
Keep racing. at this point in my life, I think I would win a national championship and just mic drop it out.
I was wondering if you got there like this year, if you were to get all the way up there, if you would have. I was wondering in my head as you were doing all this work.
I don't think it'd be so. Like I said, the competitive side of me would struggle. Like if I couldn't race tomorrow, man, I don't know what would fill that void.
Right. Hopefully, kids and podcasting.
Yeah, I hope kids and podcasting definitely.
Would you rather deal with a podcast guest who interrupts you every 30 seconds with bad jokes, or one who falls asleep mid-conversation and starts snoring into the mic?
Ooh, I like bad jokes. That'd be a good time.
Interrupts you every 30 seconds.
30 seconds, yep. Jokes. I just make my questions really quick. Get the quick one-liners in there.
That's funny. Would you rather have superhuman strength to lift any tool or car part effortlessly, but only while wearing a ridiculous clown costume, or have the ability to fix any mechanical issue instantly, but it always costs you an embarrassing public dance?
I feel like me dancing anyway is embarrassing. And I feel like what I'm wearing today, I always wear the most ridiculous things whenever I go out. Like, imagine me, like, you see me, like, I've been to the courthouse and stuff like this. I go to Walmart. People have to look at me and be like, what is this guy doing?
Well, they can probably tell you sell tools.
So it's funny. I did wear this last Friday. So with my pickup and trailer, I had multiple people at gas. Hey, what's in the trailer? I've never had anybody ask me what's in the trailer.
Really?
With this on, yeah, I had people just assume I was a professional race car driver. So I did not string them on. I was like, yeah, there's just a drag pickup in there. It's nothing cool.
Just much Coke?
Yeah. It's just don't worry about what's in there.
I'm heading to Mexico.
Yeah, I'm going to Mexico. I'm going the wrong way. Well, no, I was heading south. So, yeah. Nice cover up.
Yeah, they think, it's cool. They think you're a professional
I've
racer.
had several people. I've never had people ask me what's in the trailer, and it was just funny last Friday.
How did they ask you? Like, what's in the trailer?
I had a guy. Somebody, did you see my post on the story where somebody parked in front of the diesel pumps?
Yes.
I was pissed. So I roll up, drive around the gas station because I'm like, oh, maybe they got diesel on the other side. Nope. So I roll over. There's this family of like 6 people in a minivan. And I was like, why are you in the diesel pumps? There's 12 gas pumps here and 2 of them have diesel and I can't get into either one of them. So I'm literally standing there, like staring at them. And there was a guy parked off to the side and he could tell because then when I took my Snapchat, then he was like,
he saw you do it?
He knew. He knew. So then he was getting out of his car and he's like, hey, what do you got in the trailer? You know, like, and I was like, it's just nothing
Oh, he
cool.
was just trying to smooth over.
Yeah.
What
do you got in the trailer? You know? So
God.
Don't block the diesel pumps, people.
Right.
If there's a green handle and you don't have diesel, don't park in front of it.
Put it in your vehicle.
Yeah, exactly. Try and get it in there.
Would you rather explain the intricacies of dirt track racing to a group of toddlers, including your own kids, for an hour, or try to teach advanced tool mechanics to a room full of podcasters who hate getting their hands dirty?
I mean, I feel like I do all that all the time.
Both of them?
Yeah, all the time.
So no. Which one's more fun?
I feel like talking to...
Are you calling me and Vance a group of toddlers?
No, not quite that. No, you don't want to get your hands dirty.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I still get my hands dirty.
Yeah. I feel like talking to some of my mechanics about dirt track racing is like speaking to toddlers sometimes.
There you go. So,
and
us too. Or me anyway, for sure. That's that one. Would you rather have your Mac Tools truck transformed into a flying vehicle, but it can only hover 2 feet off the ground, or into a submarine, but you can only use it on land?
So the floating thing above 2 feet above ground would be pretty nice. The ride would be a lot better, and nothing would fall off the shelves.
Right, but then you couldn't fly over nothing. That'd be like, it would kind of suck. But the submarine would be not usable at all.
Much better on your back.
Yeah. Would you rather relive your best racing victory every day, but forget your kids' birthdays, or have perfect recall of every family milestone, but always finish last in races?
Oh,
that's a toughie.
So there is days I don't forget the twins' birthdays. So Ellie, if you're listening to this, I have to ask her. I always get confused on the 15th and the 18th.
That's okay.
Yeah, I know what month it is.
Put it in your phone.
It is in my phone now, but I always give her crap about it, and I'm 99% sure it's the 15th because I've given her so much crap recently. I think that's tough. Is that bad that it's tough?
No.
It's easy to me. I'm forgetting the birthdays.
I mean, I'd forget. I mean, I
already forget people's birthdays.
I forget birthdays all the time.
Oh, you're another year older. Good for you.
Yeah.
Turns out you got another one coming around.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say family memories. It just says family milestones. So, I mean, I think forgetting a birthday here and there
Probably be all
to
right.
win some races might be okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get some heat in the comments, but
That's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah. I work really hard at racing too, guys. So
yeah.
I can make up for the forgetting birthdays because they're gonna remind me.
Right. Oh, yeah, they'll remind you for
Yeah.
sure.
You're supposed
Exactly.
to remember your own. It's not my job to remember yours.
The twins is easy because it's 10 days before mine, so I'll probably never forget that one. That's an easy one.
Yeah, Kai's is one I'll never forget because it's literally a month before mine
Yeah.
to the day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids, I use them enough in daily life that doesn't matter. Anything else? That's all the questions.
No. You know, when we start back up racing again, guys, in Norfolk, you know, come out to the races. It's a good time. It's letting everybody know you can always come down. You got kids, bring them out.
I can't go. My family can go.
Yeah.
I can't go.
Did Kai come out one time this year?
So I think they went out once.
Yeah.
If not, they were going to, but I think they went out
did.
there one time for
I
sure.
think they did.
But I said I couldn't go.
Yeah.
Literally, I said I couldn't go. I
Well, next
wanted
year won't
to.
matter as much. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see if we run for points next year. One thing we didn't really touch on, it was my 4th track title. I've won out at off-road, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 12
Done
years.
enough times you forgot to mention it.
Yeah. Yeah, four track titles. So
That's
I'm
awesome,
excited.
too.
Yeah.
Is that a pretty big feat? No, I'm not trying to like downplay it. I'm just
It is and it's not. Like, it wasn't the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Like, I literally just showed up and raced. It's not like it was like, I have to make sure I beat this guy or this guy. That is one thing I feel like I'm really good at. I point everybody to death. When I run full time in points, I'm going to take a 6th place car and finish 4th. And I'm going to gain them extra little couple points where I don't feel like my competitors in most situations are as good at that as I am.
and you have to
week out.
race so many races, right? To
Correct. Yeah.
qualify.
I was fortunate enough. I did miss a race, but the other guy that finished 2nd missed a race also. So we were all on like a level playing field. But out in off road, there was only like 4 of us that ran every night. So it wasn't the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I've definitely had more challenging points titles for sure.
Gotcha. And the other question I didn't ask you before, did Joey move up to your
He moved back. It's a I'm gonna call it a lateral move. So he raced the class above us, and then he did move back down to sport mods. But I'm gonna call it
that's
lateral.
what it was. So it
Yeah.
was
So we race against each other now.
got you. Okay.
Yep.
And that's the way it was
Yeah.
previously.
And I like that because I like racing against Joey.
Why why?
Respect.
No,
You know, like-
not that.
you know.
Why the move?
I honestly can't blame him. The late model game right now is intense. Like, what I do is very difficult. What they do is even more crazy.
'Cause
There's
it's
more tire
faster?
work, more tire work. Well, actually, less tire work in a sense, but they're chassis wise. There's just a lot more things that can go wrong
Gotcha.
setup wise.
Now you can give Joey his kudos. Sorry.
Yeah, I just do respect. I just like racing against Joey. It's always fun, and we can race each other super hard. And if we were to get into each other, I just know it's hard racing, and there's no
Yeah.
like ill intent.
You guys kind of push each other, and
Yeah.
that's good. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, that's kind of all I really had. I didn't want to take up too much of your time today. I know you're a busy guy.
No, you're good. You're
Unless
good.
there's something else you want to talk about.
No, that's really about it. When we get back on Talking Dirt, guys, come listen to that.
Oh yeah, definitely. When can we?
I got to talk to Justin. I would have seen him yesterday, but I didn't see him
All right.
because I knew I was coming on here. I honestly, I think I've missed Justin the last 2 times. He's hardcore into harvest season right now at work. So
Oh, so yeah, you got to kind of.
it's kind of playing around planting and harvest and everything. So
So probably not till mid-November.
yeah, give me a few more weeks. We'll get into there.
Be on the lookout. There will be some Talking Dirt.
Yep.
I do want to give kudos to all the shows. I think you had your racing stuff, but everybody's been kind of keeping
Pumping out
up
some
with everything.
content.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's awesome.
we got to get you in the video game. You guys never did. You did one
One video game.
shooting video for your.
Oh, yeah. We did a
Show.
little bit of that. Yeah, there was a couple times I put some stuff on there from YouTube and then the video got taken down.
Yeah.
So I have to get better about a few of those things, but
What happened?
some
You
copyright
show
stuff.
some videos or
Yeah,
play some music?
I played we put another YouTube video up there and it must have been copyrighted or something
Yeah, we got that.
yeah.
We had permit, like we did that with the Burger Boys. We had the guy who made them on the show, and we still got a copyright
On
flag
YouTube?
On
They took it
YouTube.
off of YouTube?
Yeah.
We
Or
just
they
got
s-
we got
but
a
there's-
copyright strike, is what we got.
They're still good on Rumble?
Oh yeah,
So wild.
yeah. Even
Yeah.
though we had the guy who had the
Literally,
rights
his
to it.
page.
Hey, go watch this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play
The
this.
same thing happened with when we had Chase on. Chase Carter, when we were showing some of his stuff. Same thing happened with Cowie, Nathaniel Cowie. Those and each person that we had on owned the rights to those
Things.
videos, and it's
Yeah.
like I tried to submit an appeal and it didn't work.
No, we'll get into some more video stuff. Like I said,
But I
I'd
still
like to have
left
some
them
more.
up because we weren't getting paid. So
Yep. Get some more content out.
Oh, they don't take them down. They just give you a strike on it.
yeah,
Mine
just
actually got
can't
taken
get monetized.
Yeah, mine actually got taken down.
Yours must have been because
Must have
of
been.
some kind of music or
Yeah.
something or somebody's.
Well, I think we had a NASCAR race. Like we pulled up a replay of a race.
Oh, that'll get you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd
We
be like
literally
us
showed the video.
watching
Like I
football.
literally clicked the tab over and we watched it on there. So can't do that. There's a few things. Pick up on a couple things here and there.
Yeah, YouTube's a little picky with like music and showing NASCAR or NFL or things like that. But usually you can show like another YouTube video because it's
But somebody was telling
Free.
me
It's
so like
technically free use.
yeah.
now does the NBA, they don't care. Like they want to put out all the content they can get. There was something on our NASCAR
So
podcast. I
there's
listened to.
technically free use. You're allowed to basically do anything as long as you're commentating and you're not just trying to show it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have to be you have to add something to it, or you have to go over the top of it.
But like
Yeah.
even on the NFL, you can't watch like we couldn't like superimpose ourselves over the game.
But you can on TikTok, which is so weird.
Right.
Makes no sense
Right.
That's wild.
because those guys do it all the time
Mhm.
in live. So maybe, yeah, but like Barstool can't. They don't do any sports. You
Yeah,
can't see the sports. You can see their reactions.
Yeah.
But anything that's a replay, absolutely you can play.
Yeah.
Can't do live.
Yeah. Yeah. Ours was a replay on something. I don't know. It was weird.
Was there music in it?
I don't think
Were you
so.
talking?
Yeah. No, we probably didn't talk over it. We probably let the announcers play through.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Interesting.
But no, we'll have some cool stuff coming on Talking Dirt. We'll get some guests on and bring some people on and just have some fun over the
Yeah, it'd
winter.
be cool to get some like little shorts of you guys
Yeah.
on like TikTok and stuff. Put them on our channel.
I wanted to do some more stuff of just us working on stuff, but it was just, again, just busting my ass. I got to figure out, I need to teach my kid how to help me make TikToks and I need her to learn
I
how
can
to.
help you.
Well, I know, but like her there and she can just do it.
Just do it.
And then I don't have to because I'm busy
Yeah.
enough. Like that and like video editing, I need her to like.
We
do all
gotta
this
we
stuff.
gotta get you the login for the Agent Life one so you can get them on there so we can get your
Yeah.
racing.
Yeah, just small quips like that.
Yeah.
And yeah. That's all I need to do.
Just come out and call Zach and Vance a bunch of jackasses. and-
They were wrong on this take. Yeah.
Other than that, that's all I got, man.
Yeah. No, this is fun. Thanks for inviting me back.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty cool. Crazy.
I was excited you could do it.
I think it was it January, middle of January. So yeah, the first episode of last year. So that I was on. Crazy ride it's been.
Mm-hmm. We got to get you on Useless again.
I know. I keep thinking on that on some Thursdays. I'm gonna get caught up and then I'm gonna come back on.
You could do it. We've been doing a lot of remote.
Yeah, I've seen some of that. That's what I've thought about that. So we'll have to plan for that one of these Thursdays. So
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun doing it that way.
yeah, it's just easier that way. Like I said, I'd like to sit there and it's just when Justin and I do it, just sit there in front of my own computer and
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple screens and bring up everything.
Yep. That works. All right, man. Is there anything you want to tell the viewers?
No, I'm all good. Come out to the races next year, guys.
Thanks to my co-host, Vance Neidig. Without him, the show would not be what it is. Huge thanks to Cameron. Really appreciate you making time for us today. I know you're a busy guy. Keep on the look for more great episodes, and we'll see you guys next week.